Well, welcome back, gang. Thanks an awful lot for hanging in there with us. This is a segment of the show that I always really enjoy. I mean, being a musician, I don't often enough get to have talented musicians on the program with us, but today we do, and I'm very fortunate and grateful for it. Sado-Domestics are here. Lucy, how are you?
I'm good.
Lucy Rodriguez, thank you for being here.
Thank
Chris,
you for having us.
how are you? It's good to see you. Chris Gleason and, I'm sorry? Jacob. Thank you, Jacob, for coming in. I appreciate it. Listen, you guys are going to play for a little while.
Yeah, we are.
This is exciting for us because it's a different form of music that we don't get in here as often as we'd really like, so it's kind of a treat for us. So listen, gang, sit back, relax, set up your VCRs. You know, people tell me there are no more VCRs. I don't believe them, no, but if you have one, push record, because now's the time, right? Sit back and relax. You're going to enjoy this.
All right, this first song is called Mule in a Swamp. It's off of our CD called Two-Egg Scrambler. 2, 3, 4.
Thank you very much for having us. Lucy and Chris wrote the song together, and they wrote all the songs that we will be performing. And I actually met them when they were recording their latest CD at my studio in Quincy, Massachusetts. I walked in, picked up some things, and my business partner, Keith, he said, "Hey, do you have your fiddle here? I think you will really like this band." And he immediately made the situation happen, and it was blessed. Take one, we cut it, and it was actually the next song that we will perform for you now. Here is Dragonfly.
Through the trees.
disappear through the trees, down the path. On my knees I go down, 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 floating down the stream. I see your shadow above me. I love your wings and the way that you move above the water like an airplane. But you disappear through the trees, down the path. On my knees I go down, 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 down. Come back and set me free.
All right, so that was by Lucy-Martinez, and we're going to do another of her song now. We're actually playing the first few songs off of side A of our CD. It's the more acoustic side. The other side's a little bit more electric, but again, as Jacob said, these are the songs that are a little bit more in the bluegrass tradition, I guess you could say, which is why we're using this little Ear Trumpet Labs microphone. So take it away, Lucy, on weeds.
Cast me in the water, reel me back in. You don't really want to see the effect this has on me. You're in your little corner and I'm well hidden beneath the reeds and muddy leaves. I'm glistening. But time will change me once again, and I'll glide down the ravine where love is lost below the ground and weeds are smiling. The cattails are collecting sun, bending in the breeze. Beneath the dirt and garbage strewn, they live there easily. And I'm waiting for your sun to shine, make me whole again. This love that lasts forever, under sand and silk gleaming. It beckons me to wake you up. This all was just a dream, and we're watching the world being born, tiny little seeds.
Actually, I lied. This next one is off of side B. It's called The Moon, and this one we really had a hard time with this one in the studio. I think we weren't sure we wanted to do with it. We had a hard time finding the drum track. We ended up having this amazing drummer, Donovan was his name, and Edelstein.
Cool
And so you can listen to the CD if you want to hear what that sounds like. But here's the acoustic version.
The moon is full, I can't deny. That look is clearly in your eyes. But I'm not there. No, I'm not there. Love is like a bird, it seems. It comes and goes whenever it pleases. But I'm not there. No, I'm not there. You are a dreamer. I see it in your eyes.
welcome back, gang. Thanks an awful lot. Wasn't that was just fantastic. It's fabulous to have live music here in the studio. I always enjoy it. But right now, it's my great pleasure to invite back to the set. Hello, Lucy. How are you?
Good.
Lucy
I'm good.
Rodriguez. Thank you for being out.
I'm sorry. I'm very.
Those
Yeah.
banjo players. Chris, thank you very much for coming in. Thank you very much. Why am I blanking here?
Jacob.
Jacob, thank you very much. Fine fiddle player, fine violinist. Lucy, thank you very much for coming in and spending time with us.
Thank you for having us.
Let's talk a little bit about the origin of the music that you've been playing. The sounds I heard from stage that you have kind of a flip. There's two different sides to a CD. I love that. Albums have two sides, as they often should.
Well, I mean, we like all kinds of music, and I guess rootsy music is how we met, kind of connecting that way, I would say. And then, you know, I have a rock and roll background. He likes rock and roll. I mean, who doesn't like rock and roll? So,
True.
So, I mean, I've always written rock songs. I really like to put like the country rock and punk kind of all mixed together.
Sure.
Just seems to be the way I write anyway.
Right. Have you always been in the Boston scene?
I've been in the Boston scene since late in 90s, I would say.
Okay, that's cool. That's
Yeah,
great. Yeah, Curt told me that he's seen you a couple of places, and did you
Solo
share?
stuff. I have a band.
Yeah.
We all do different things, different projects.
Well, musicians got to do that.
Yeah,
you know, I
yeah.
play with a bunch
Yep.
of different people too, and
Yeah.
it keeps my fingers young.
Exactly.
Doesn't it?
Yeah,
Chris, how
that's
long have you guys been working together? Because I see you on all this
Yeah,
stuff.
we were talking about it in the car on the way over here. I mean, we're trying to remember when we first met each other, but the CD came out late 2013.
Yeah.
So we've been hanging out for about a year before that,
Right.
playing
Yeah.
music. But Jacob and I also play in a band called Los Gautos, and we play around town a lot, at the Bar Inn and Toad and places like that.
Regular places.
And then the three of us, as Sado-Domestics, but also with Los Gautos a lot of the time, have been playing lately at a more local place called Eat with Jack O'Neill over on 7th Street in West
I know West
Roxbury.
Roxbury.
Nice.
Yeah, and
You're the cats that are up there.
they've started doing live music, so we're playing there
They're doing all
a
kinds
couple
of stuff now.
times a month. It's called the Americana Thursdays.
Yeah.
We're kind of mixing it up, having different people from our bands come in and play and do music, and it's a lot
That's
of fun.
great.
It's a great
Where are they
place.
setting you up? In the bar side?
On the bar side, there's a booth that actually swings back and makes a little bit more space.
That's
It's
good.
Very
pretty cool.
cozy.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I've eaten there a couple of times, and they've said, Glen, there's music here. We want you to come by. And I said, well, you know, okay, I'll try. Now that I know it's you cats, I'll be up. That's
cool.
great.
Yeah, it's great to promote it. You know, have it's part of the West Roxbury Main Streets organization.
Yeah.
Yeah, pitching
there
it
you go.
too.
Yeah, Main Streets is a great organization. They did a thing last year where they had a bunch of musicians playing in different places at the same time.
Yeah. We've
done that.
Kind of
Yeah,
just
yeah.
turning the music on, you know?
Yeah, it's terrific.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, they had the Healthy Kids thing, and we played at that. Too.
How do you know West Roxbury? You guys from West Roxbury?
I am now.
You are
I moved
now?
there recently.
And
a
I'm in
year
Ramsey,
ago.
so
He's still in Ramsey.
Good.
Jacob's in Quincy, right?
yeah.
I lived in Quincy for the longest time, North Quincy. Well,
Yeah.
not a long time. When I first got married, I moved to North Quincy, and then I
spot,
moved
too.
back to Rosendale, which
Yeah.
is the best thing to do. That was a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
That's the right thing to do.
Well, it was the right thing
the
to do.
time.
Let's talk a little bit about the recording process. Where did you guys do your work?
At Keep the Edge Studios, Jacob had mentioned that previously. Our friend Keith Asak and Jacob have been doing a fine job running that studio. And actually, my bandmate Bruce Bartone from Los Gautos had recommended Keith, and so we just kind of went in there blind. But
Right.
he was a great guy, and we met Jacob pretty early on in the process, and it's a really easy studio to work in. Pretty good size. It's
Jacob,
under a bank in Quincy.
Is it a place that you're affiliated with?
Yes. Me and my business partner run it. It's
Okay,
a
yeah.
cool place.
Is it a bunch of ADATs, or we got some big reel-to-reels, or is it digitally produced?
It's 2,000 square feet, 5 ISO rooms, grand piano, all
Yeah.
digital cameras. We
Good.
do all the stuff. So it's nice to see your studio.
Well, this is a nice television studio. You know, it's local TV, which is nice. The big room is next door, which is fine. But we have Low Budget Records in Rosendale, which is one of the in second story. Billy and Ruby.
Probably. I mean,
Bird Mancini.
Oh, yeah. Of
Yeah.
course.
They've got a great room too. But we're all recording in these kind of really cool rooms around the area, which is fun.
Yeah.
Is there anything coming up new? Do you got anything? Have you
We're
been
working
writing?
we're working on a new album. Yeah, I think we're at least halfway done with the new CD, which we've been doing at Keep the Edge again. So And we're hoping to maybe finish tracking sometime into this summer or something like that, and then start working on post-production.
Well, that's fabulous. Any gigs coming up we should know about?
Jack O'Neill's this Thursday.
Every Thursday.
Well, no,
I know it's nice to have it
every couple of weeks.
But it is coming up this Thursday.
But if you go to our website, Sado-Domestics.com, we've got a whole calendar up there.
Oh, yeah.
And same thing with the Los Gatos site. But we're playing a bunch.
Is this the Ruth Gordon place? Where is this the place?
That's in Quincy.
In Quincy?
Because Ruth Gordon was from Quincy.
Yeah, I played there a bunch of times.
And the show really did get rained out. We were supposed to. It was a really cool amphitheater.
It's beautiful.
And we were supposed to do a show there, and
Did a
it
great
was
job.
bad weather, so they moved us to an auditorium. Like a
The
school.
new school
Yeah.
across the street.
It was actually really nice.
This is
auditorium, but-
this is the album here of you guys.
Yep.
Right?
It's called Two-Egg Scrambler.
Two-Egg Scrambler. I love it. It's great. Is there someplace digitally online I can go and?
Yeah, it's on Amazon,
CD Baby,
Spotify,
all those guys
iTunes,
have
and you
it.
can get it from our website also.
Yeah. Let's talk. We got just a couple of minutes left, and I got to bring. Yeah. Let me ask you about the writing process. Are you all three writing?
They write it and then I come up with my lines. That's a
Well, that's great. There's that kind of
Amazing.
I've worked with. I'm a bass player mainly, and I've worked with cats who say, "Here's what you're going to play. Here's your F clef written out," and I appreciate that, But when I'm writing, and I've got some stuff, it's nice to have a musician, the kind of caliber where you can say, whatever you feel, let it fly. Is that how you guys have been writing lately? Does that work for you?
Yeah, I mean, we both, I guess, I lock myself in my room and I write a song, and he probably does something similar to that, and then we get it together and just figure it out from there, inspire each other,
It can be a collaboration. Then. That's nice.
I find that I just have to always be open to ideas. Like I write stuff down, like in my phone on my notepad, or record stuff, and just kind of be open to catching stuff and eventually pulling it together. And I love collaborating. But that's the great thing. It's like working with other musicians. You're not that isolated. You work alone a little bit, but then you get together and it changes.
Then it changes everything.
Where's your upright bass
Metamorphosis into
player?
awesome things.
He is not here at the moment. We actually don't do a lot of upright anymore. We had a stick. It was like one of those.
I know them. Yeah, washed up bass. Yeah.
It's actually it kind of broke.
It's real stick.
No, it's like an upright bass. It's only the neck and the pickup.
I know what you mean.
We used it on the album, and then the pickup stopped working. So that was
Into the closet
for
with
the
it.
upright bass.
Well, listen, guys, thank you very much for being here. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
And look up Rosendale Porch Fest. Let's get you on one of our
Absolutely,
porches and playing. That'd be a lot of fun.
That'd be great.
Listen, gang, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in 1 minute. Please do not go away. Thanks. Welcome back, gang. Amanda's back with us. That was really great. I know. You look good there with the microphone.
Well, hello there.
Hello out there, America.
I don't even think this was on.
I do want to remind everybody that hopefully this is going to be up on VOD very soon, and we'll be shooting you out the link on how to get that and how to get to listen to all the cool stuff that's happening here at BNN-TV. It's always a lot of fun. I also want to let you know that we're going to try and the reason why some of the stuff hasn't been getting back up on YouTube is that I'm having a problem with YouTube. I got too much stuff on there. I mean, I've got 3 or 4 years of hour-long programs, 50 programs a year. They've kind of given me the, we're not your distributor. And I go, okay. So I've had to go around another route. So now I'm using my own
Well, soon you said that it's going to be up on demand.
We're going to have on demand, video on demand here at BNN-TV. So.
That's pretty cool stuff.
Yes, what we're going to do is we're going to break a couple of seconds early so that couple of minutes early so that we can get these guys out. They don't seem to be moving with very much urgency. So we're going to take a break. Listen, we're not going to be here next week. We'll be showing other shows next week. And then, of course, it's Memorial Day. So listen, gang, get out there and do something awful for yourself. And remember, keep in the forefront of your minds. Our mothers, fathers, sons and daughters, aunts and uncles, nieces and nephews on foreign soil. Please get out, do something awful. Do it for them, right?
Right.
Okay, listen, gang. We'll see you later. Enjoy yourselves. Have a nice Memorial Day if we don't see you. Bye-bye, guys.